Here we go. You see the lineup for the BC Wolves. They are missing Eric Buckner, who injured his shoulder in an LKL game a couple of nights ago. He did not make the trip to Poland. Luckily, Jeffrey Taylor, Ahmad Favor, and Rashard Kelly have been carrying much of the load. Crowd starting to get noisy, trying to urge on the home team. BM Stal hoping to get a home win. The semifinals have been played in this venue as well. Less travel time for the teams. One game championship. And the trophy is a beautiful, well-crafted one. We caught glimpses of it in videos posted by the ENBL. And you can see the hometown barker trying to pump up the crowd. Both teams now warming up. BM Stal will be wearing the dark colored uniforms, and the Wolves will be wearing their turquoise with gray trim. After the quarterfinals, the Wolves parted ways with their previous head coach, Rimas Cortinaitis. They acquired Rashard Kelly and proceeded to learn the new system of Coach Kemzura, who is a veteran who has coached in Turkey, coached their crosstown rival Ritas. He coached in Russia, Poland, and coached Olympiacos in 2019 and is now an assistant coach with the Lithuanian national team. And we will find out on the FIBA draw in the last week of April where the Lithuanian national team will play in the FIBA World Cup, whether it's Japan, Indonesia, or the Philippines. The international neutral referees who will be calling the game. Historic match on tap for us today, as mentioned. We'll try to check out the starters. As you know, coaches are required to submit the starting lineups beforehand. And if you are in the Philippines and you want some BC Wolves merchandise, they are officially manufactured and distributed by Jersey Haven. So check them out. Starters for the Wolves will be Gaver, Delia, Taylor, Zukowskis and Yuskevicius. For BM Stal, it's Silins, Skele, Kulig, Thomas, and Garbach. About to get underway. You may expect some nerves at the start of the game. You see on the right of your screen, Juan Gomez de Liano, trying to find his place on this squad. Joined the team last October. Had a couple of big games in both leagues, a 22.5 steal, 4 assist explosion against Wolmir Glasvia in their second game, the ENBL. And now they're calling out the starters with the traditional face-off at center court. And the morale seems to be very high. Marcos Delia has been great at plugging all the holes on offense. Now let's see who will fill in the shoes of Buckner in their standard pick and roll. Buckner, of course, has been their top rebounder. So they're going to have to fill up the 12 points and 9 rebounds a game. First possession goes to Taylor. BC Wolves had a nightmare of a game yesterday. Shot only 25% in the first half. Let's see how well they shoot today. Yuskevicius in the corner. Caver for 3. Yes! That is a good sign for the BC Wolves. Ahmad Caver drilling it in. They try to move the ball around. Try to lob it inside. Sloppy pass. Could not be handled by Silins. Trying to exploit whatever mismatches they can. This is a very big team, but also a lot of youngsters, a lot of teenagers, in fact, on this squad. They've got players from the U.S., Poland, Latvia, Bosnia, and Montenegro. So European basketball truly an international game. 3-0. Caver. A lot of switching going on. Yuskevicius off the back rim. Zukowska slaps it away. Went through Thomas. Adonis Thomas played for the Grizzlies briefly in the Summer League along with the Hawks and waved over a few other NBA teams before finally making his way to Europe. Great ball movement. Caver off the rim and out. BM Stal trying to run it up. But just like last night, the Wolves quick to defend. Good matchup here, Delia against Kulig. Thomas copping out at the side of the defense. Shot clock down to 5. Between the legs dribble and an air ball. You don't get points for fancy dribbling. And you can see Coach Andrej Urban panicking just a little bit. His team has not been able to score in almost 2 minutes. It seems they're the ones who were nervous. Yuskevicius and Caver, great backcourt tandem here. From the corner, Zukauskas adds another 3. So you have the 3 players who've each scored more than 500 points for the Wolves on the floor at the same time. Caver, Yuskevicius, and Zukauskas. Bad pass. Zukauskas hands it off. Caver, one dribble, goes up strong. 8-0 Wolves. And believe me when I tell you, BM Stal needs to stay calm, but how do you stay calm when the house is on fire? We have a timeout. very hot start by the BC Wolves. It took them half of the first quarter yesterday to get into the scoring rhythm. Now they're up 8-0. BM Stal doesn't know what hit them. 8-0. Well-rounded offense by the Wolves. 2 3-pointers and a layup. Gets us where we are. Neither team with any fouls yet. Agar Skele bringing up the ball. Number 21 for BM Stal. Not too much switching, no double teaming. Delia, great defense underneath. Scoop shot. First bucket for Kulig. 8-2, and now the crowd's starting to get in it, but the Wolves already have their confidence. Not much more you can do. Caver. Pick and roll didn't work that time. Juskevicius lobbing it to Zukowskis. Shot clock down to 1. He fires. It's the backboard, so it's a shot clock violation. Good defense by BM Stal, so that timeout worked for them. There's Coach Kemzura trying to keep the troops calm. And the Wolves can turn up the heat on defense. You see in the background there the trophies which are going to be awarded for the top 3 teams. Delia gives up a bump to Damian Kulig. Kulig listed at 6'9", but that's probably his width. Shot clock reset to 14. 8-2 is our count. Thomas trying to take on Taylor, who's much bigger. Turnover, Marcos Delia all alone. 10-2 Wolves. They can put the game away early. That is going to be an offensive foul. No, it's a blocking foul called on Caver. Well, let's check, because the signal was for a blocking foul. So it is an offensive foul on Silins. First on BM Stal. Caver. Nice little stutter step there. He's isolated. Taylor's underneath. Taylor likes this matchup. Backing his man down. That's traveling. But there was a foul first. The referees are inclined to call a foul when contact results in a disadvantage to the offensive player. In this case, it made Taylor lose the ball. Taylor open J, wide. Easy read, Mikal Mikalak. Things have settled down somewhat after that hot start by the Wolves. There's a mismatch in the paint. Taylor trying to blindside, but Kulig will not be denied. Damian Kulig averaging 10 points and 7 boards a game. You saw the pass coming. 10-4. Wolves have been quiet for almost 2 minutes now. Kulig completes the 3-point play. High screen set by Delia to free Caver. Skevicius looking for a screen. Delia again. Oh, bad pass. 2-on-1 fast break. Smart foul given up by Juskevicius. That's experience. Don't give them a chance to throw a lead pass. Give up the foul and save the 2 points and momentum. 10-5 now. BM Stal is back on their feet. Now, if this was ruled an intentional foul, it'll be free throws and possession. And it most certainly was. Jakub Garbacz making both free throws, and the lead of the BC Wolves starting to evaporate. It's now 3. It was once 8. No worries. They've been strong on defense so far. How quickly things can turn around. No pick and roll there. From the outside, a little too much to ask for. Kulig trying to do everything. Caver. Here's a stack formation to free Taylor in the low blocks. Gave it up. Yuskevicius, he reposts, backs down his man. Short floater here, off the rim and out. They've got to box out Kulig. He's racking up the boards. Kulig tempted with another 3. Delia on him. There's a switch. Nice crossover move, nice block by Delia. It goes back to the Wolves. Marcos Delia stealing the lunch money of Agar Skele. And Coach Urban complaining early in the game. Not a good sign. But this 5 has been on the floor for a while now for the Wolves. No substitutions yet for Coach Kemzura. Fall away, Caver on the mark. That ends the dry spell for the Wolves. 12-7 now. Wolves 1 foul away from penalty. BM Stal can still give up 2. Shot clock down to 7. Still no shot in sight. Foul in traffic in transition. And we have a couple of subs now. Miniotas and Beruchka coming in for the Wolves. Miniotas has gotten his confidence back and playing a little better. And the team got a clean slate with the new coaching staff. Morale has been very high. They have not lost yet under their new coach. Looks like we're going to have a video review of a previous call. Some of the first words that Coach Kemzura told the team was, "I respect you all, and I believe in team basketball." So he sort of settled into a 10-man rotation. Of course, as a Filipino basketball fan, we would love to see Juan Gomez de Liaño in action. He did not play in last night's game. So once again, 12-7 is our score. 3 minutes 57 seconds remaining. You have Nemanja Jurisic, number 42, coming in. The Montenegrin player of BM Stal. Make no mistake, BM Stal is a young team. Deflected out of bounds. Shot clock at 12. Sideline inbound. Beruchka has found his role early in the new administration. Caver. They try to pick and roll with Miniotas. Caver finds an opening. Teardrop does not go in. Boy, we're going to check the rebounding numbers of Kulig. I've counted at least 5. Still 12-7 though. Low scoring first quarter. The home team's still unable to get any offense going. Oh! Michalak getting a follow-up, 12-9. Wolves unperturbed. Caver getting some more room, getting the pick. There's the roll to Mignotas. They swing it over. Juszkiewicz from the corner, drills it. And that's going to be exasperating on BM Stal. They played such great defense, denied the penetration, then give up an open three-pointer. 6-point lead again for the Wolves. Some isolation play now. Pushing foul on Żukauskas against Jurisic. Żukauskas will get to sit down. Kelly and Jemaitis coming in. That's going to give the Wolves a boost. 2.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Jemaitis, a member of the Lithuanian national team, along with Żukauskas. There's a pick and roll. Big man guarded by Caver. Kelly comes over to help. Almost a shot clock violation. Jemaitis to Caver. Thought about it. Inside. Mignotas short baby hook. Wolves in the penalty, but only 2 minutes left. 17-9 is our count. Wolves undecided on how to defend the pick and roll that time. Almost gave up a layup to Jurisic. Caver creating. Kelly can play small, can play big. Clock down to 10. He stumbles. And I'm not too sure about that. Silin's not happy with that call. A little contact that coincided with Kelly stumbling. Kelly has only been with the team a couple of weeks. Has had to catch up real fast. He basically told himself, I've only had a day or so. Last night we showed video of his first training, testing his flexibility, mobility, and balance. Jemaitis, Kelly, they're giving him his look. Off the rim and out. Oh, stolen underneath by Beruchka. They keep Kelly kicking it out. Beruchka with his reward. Not this time. Beruchka gets a lot of quality minutes coming off the bench. He was a bit lost in the shuffle in the old system. Mignotas blocked out so well, but you know, Silins is just monstrous. Wolves holding an 8-point lead steady. Jemaitis, there's a switch. Somebody's got to be open. Beruchka turnaround, too strong. Oh boy, but he's getting open shots. They're going to fall sooner or later. 4-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. You can bet BM Stal is going to milk the clock as much as they can. They've only scored 9 points in the first quarter. As we said, you stop a couple of the starters, they're dead. So 1 second ago, end of the first quarter, the BC Wolves with a healthy dose of comeuppance for BM Stal. 17-9 is our first quarter score. We'll be back with the second period.
I would say like this. I'm taking my responsibility as well. I don't know what happened. I can't imagine after this tough game and our concentration against the Cavaliers, naturally, still emotions, everything is kind of going down, and to come back is not that easy. I'm taking my part. Probably I didn't do a great job to prepare you for this game. Even I think that we were like energy-wise, we show a lot of energy, but in the beginning we were like in rush in our decisions. Again, it's part of me. I probably didn't get to you how I want to attack, because when we start to play high-low, we lost all the balls. We cannot get static and depend that Ahmad will make the threes. Okay, this at the end, But we have to move. We'll work on this, and we'll get better. This is what I promise. No matter what happens, I cannot lose the head. You cannot lose the head. Even he made this three, and there was 7 points. We're still in the game. Cannot lose it. We have to fight until the end to be even tougher games. Besides that, I will not talk about statistics. The statistic is terrible. I don't know how we won. But as I said, better to play bad and to win than to play great and lose. Win is a win. We'll figure out. We know we are better than this, and we can do better. Final, that's it. It's a different story. Yeah? Okay, bring it in. Let's go. You go, boys. We are! Whoa! Bravo, guys, bravo!
Was the mood in the locker room? Last night, early this morning, Philippine time. Better ball movement by BM Stal. Somebody's got to be open. That's traveling. Great recovery by Beruchka. 17-9, the first quarter score. So better rotation, better pacing by the BC Wolves now. Once again, Bill Velasco here bringing you the action. Ahmad Caver, 7 points already. Kulik with 5. A lot of banging in the paint. BM Stal getting a little desperate. We have Marcus Lonkar, their 7-foot center, with 4 rebounds. Oh, foul on BM Stal to start the second quarter. And it seems they're not happy with the calls. Reset shot clock. But you can't, as the home team, you can't get caught up in complaining. Shot clock's been reset through the hands of Ahmad Caver. Skevich, or rather Jemaitis, great first step, kicked it out to the wrong man. 2-on-1. Easy fast break bucket for BM Stal. They are now within 6 points. The crowd starting to get into it. Jemaitis gets the pick. There's the roll. Skevicius buying Caver some rest. Short pass, and there was a foul on that play, and it's going to be on Lonkar. Let's see. Lonkar was in front, Zebski was in the back. Uh-oh, don't look now, here's Kulik again. Regimantas Miniotas at the free throw line, averaging 7 points and rebounds a game. Free throw shooting was horrible last night for both teams. Final score was 58-55, just to give you an indication. The teams were almost 30 points below their averages. The Wolves been protecting this lead. No streaks. You have Lukauskis in the game for the first time. Double team, Kulik from the outside. Nope. They should just keep giving him that shot. Takes him way out of rebounding position. Shimite is asking for the screen. Iskevicius, nobody inside. Minotas. And Zimaitis with the crossover, he is fouled. That will put BM Stal in the penalty with more than 8 minutes to go. That's gonna hurt. Watch this. They try to squeeze play. Kelly hands it off. Another whistle blows. That's on Garbage. That puts them in the penalty. Previous call was just a violation. We stand corrected. 18-11. This pace will benefit the Wolves. Kelly, off the glass, rims it out. Look at Kulik trying to hang on to the ball. Almost a turnover. Bigger guard lineup now. Kelly called for holding. He has a tough assignment against the much wider Jurisic. The BC Wolves at least got 2 more hours of rest and didn't have to travel anymore for this game. That pass was like a memo to whom it may concern. There was a foul before the shot. Garbage will head to the free throw line. Only the first foul on the Wolves. Caver getting plenty of time to rest. He's going to need it. He's going to play majority of the second half for sure. BM Stal so far spotless from the free throw line. $18-13 now is our tally. Hands everywhere in the passing lane. This is a very big lineup for BM Stal, and it's kind of problematic for the Wolves because of some mismatches. Jemaitis off the rim. Not too many offensive boards now for the Wolves. The Wolves acquired Chais back in June. They've really only been playing for 7 months. There was a bump from Jemaitis. Garbage again at the free throw line. The Wolves may need to make a couple of substitutions. And we were talking about Caver, and here's Adas Juskevicius. Garbage back at the free throw line. Easy peasy. You can see Coach Urban taking off his coat. He's broken out into a sweat already. Here's Thomas. Frustrated in the first quarter. Full court pressure now by BM Stal. The Wolves have a lot of ball handlers. Caver supreme among them. Caver calling out the play. They've been stretching the defense. They lob it inside. There's a foul. That'll be 2 free throws for Minotas. Things have slowed down a bit. Kelly sits down. Taylor and Zukauskas back in. Lukauskis sits down. More fluid rotation. Coach Kemzura was talking about taking responsibility for his part, which explains why the team didn't flow so well yesterday. 2015. Caver slaps it out of bounds. He looks fired up. It's a sign of the cross. Marcos Delia back in. Member of the Argentinian national basketball team. Open look from three-point territory. Lot of battling under the boards. This is what we were talking about. Jurisic, the big lineup working now for BM Stal. Lead of the Wolves down to 3. Once stood at 8. BM Stal defending the outside shot much better. From the corner, great three-point look. Zukauskas pitching in mightily today. Lead is back up to 6. Kulig thought about it. Nice pass inside. They called a late foul. Thomas with an escape. Delia with a foul. They have to start watching their fouls now. Both teams in the penalty. 5:47 to go before halftime. The non-stop cheering of the hometown crowd has been helping the spirits of this BM Stal squad. Taylor accidentally knocking it away. The Wolves starting to lose a little bit of their focus. Jacek Rutecki, number 23, on the floor now for BM Stal. Handling the ball. Look at this, Kulig cleaning up. Wolves have had no answer for him so far. Their lead has almost totally evaporated to 2. Taylor taking it strong, dunks it home. Jeffrey Taylor pushing BM Stal at arm's length. What a game this has been. Kulig is just taking them to town. I think that's the foul on Delia. See, the problem with that is once he puts it on the floor and you move with him, any contact will be interpreted as you're not being in proper defensive position. So Delia has to sit down and Mignota's back on the floor. Mignota and Zukauskas also working very well together. They know each other's moves so well. But this man has been a pain. Let me correct myself. Only the second foul on Marcos Delia. Caver has been quiet, trying to get everyone involved. They want to try posting up Taylor again. Caver goes the other way off the screen. Zukauskas. Mignotas. Hand check called on Kulig. They called that very quickly. Under 5 minutes to go, first half. Regimantas Minotas averaging 7 points and 6 rebounds a game. Gets the first free throw. You can see the different faces of the players. You see the younger players like Beruchka biting their nails. Little more breathing room now for the BC Wolves. 27-23. Scoring starting to pick up now. This big five working now. Oh, there's the mismatch. Kulig will take it himself. Nice little jump hook. He's been carrying the load. He's keeping them close. This is a mismatch they have not been able to exploit. Taylor tried to whip it over. The Minotas knocked away. 7 seconds on the clock. We have a timeout by the Wolves. We'll be back.
Kur priešą. Teikite, mažiukai. Iškepsim. Čia žinokit. Trupužio. Dūmų davė, žiūrėk. Ką jau kauja?
All right, here's the scenario. The BC Wolves have had to fight back the rallying of BM Stal. Very difficult. Physical but clean game. All the adrenaline and all the nerves have washed away. 2-point lead for the Wolves. BM Stal has been a constant threat after falling down by 8 at the start of the game. Caver. Zukauskas looking for a screen, fires anyway, makes it. That's a big three-pointer. Zukauskas has been doing his share today. Skelly has been doing an excellent job distributing the ball. Thomas fade away off the rim and out. Caver clears the glass. Wolves with a chance to go up by 7. They respect Caver's outside shooting. They watched the game yesterday. Zukauskas to Minotas. Caver, long three. A little too much to ask for this time. Minotas chases it down, but can't get the handle. But Coach Kimzura applauds the effort. You got to give the big man his props. Coming up on 3 minutes. What is a low-scoring finals game, the first ever in BC Wolves history. Open look. Garbage chopping the lead down to 2. Very talented young fellow. Averages close to 13 points a game. Taylor hasn't gotten too many shots off in this first half. Uh-oh. Too much dribbling by Zukauskas. Another three-point shot. And just like that, BM Stal is in the lead for the first time. Back-to-back trays by Garbage. He's feeling it. Now the crowd's making noise. Caver Tempted to respond, goes up strong. He is bumped, but makes it anyway. He's like a fire extinguisher. Every time they're in trouble, he has bailed them out time and time again this season. Clearly the second half of the season, when Taylor was injured, Caver really stepped up. One-man show doesn't work. Mignot's got away with a little push there. Somebody's missing. Juszkiewicz for three, it's long. Taylor runs it down. Lead is one. Caver finds an opening, goes up, deflected. Fast break in the works. Alley-oop. Jurisic bumping himself up. 1 minute, 13 seconds to go. We have a timeout.
Hi, I'm Juan Gomez-Liliano. Follow me and my team, BC Wolves. Subscribe to our newsletter and get Wolves news straight to your inbox.
So in the last 2 minutes, we've seen 2 3-pointers from Jakub Garbac and an alley-oop to Nemanja Jurisic. And that puts BM Stal up by 1, 1 minute and 13 seconds to go. Both teams in the penalty. But we expected fight back. Now they're turning up the full court pressure. Caver. And Juszkiewicz is carrying the load. Juszkiewicz is a lot of confidence in the shot, missing it though. 5-on-4 situation. Another 3-point attempt. Didn't go. Caver. Juszkiewicz will try again. That's what shooters do. They keep shooting. You know, this is buying a lot of time for Kulig. Catch his breath. 32 seconds. Wolves need a stop here. Oh, there's a mismatch. There's a double team. Foul is called on Caver. He knew he was in trouble. Jurisic will take 2. And here's Kulig coming back in. So as we mentioned, short rotation for BM Stal, but the starters doing the heavy lifting. You have Kulig, Jurisic, Garbac, and Thomas doing most of the work. But as it stands, very small lead for BM Stal. Nothing to worry about. Misses the second. So the shot clock is off. Let's see if Caver gets to put out another fire. Caver, crossover in no man's land, kicks it out. Adas. Long three. So at the end of the first half, BM Stal comes back from an 8-point deficit to take a 2-point lead at halftime, 34-32 over the visiting BC Wolves. We'll be back to break down the halftime numbers. Stay with us. This is the European North Basketball League Championship.
Taip, taip, prašom.
Broli,
O,
klausyk, tu pasiruošęs?
jo, jo, aha.
Šukas turi?
Turiu, o tu gėlį turi?
Jo, turiu.
Tai super tada, turiu ten.
Davai greičiau
Jo.
pasijudink.
Varom.
Blemba, šiandien koks svarbus grajus, ką?
Nu, varysiu.
Kažkaip tai.
Bet Hebra nusiteikė, matėjai? Ugnelį akise.
Mačiau.
Nu, tai
Žinai,
galvoju,
jie-
viskas turi būti gerai. Va, užryšim batus, kad laikytų, kojas laikytų. O, čirkšt tik tai. 1-2, ras. Opa.
Tai mes jau dabar išvarom, ne?
Jo, aha.
Einam gal kavos kokius spėsim dar.
Einam. Bet štanginė kokia viešbutį, ką?
Eik, tu savo.
Paskui yra dar losjonas, kam pas ką savo odą, žinai,
Eik.
kuris lūpasi kaip gyvatė, žinai, gerai pasitept.
Eik.
Ir gerai būna tada.
Nu, tai Lenkai jie pasirūpina. Lenkais. Lenkai pasirūpina.
O kas ten, žiūrėk. Dzień dobry. Viskas, bėgam. Šiandien, kaip sakoma, big day. Very big day. Lovos geros, kietos, kur man patinka, žinai.
Jo, lovas tai lovytis, tai tikrai.
Ilgis tik tai ne pagal mūsų, bet.
Nu jo, bet ilgi žinai, čia visur.
Va.
Čia geras.
Cak tik tai. Cak.
Все, pasiruošęs, broli.
Super.
Kažurkė dar.
Prisės, broli. Prisėsk jo, kad, žinai, prieš kelionę.
Kažurkė dar tokia.
Ir pasimelė. Maldos.
Maldelė.
Pasakyk maldos.
Tėvė
Jo.
mano?
Ką?
Tėvė mano?
Taip.
Tarp kitko pas mus buvo treneris Italijoje. Tai jisai niekada batus neužryždavo. Ne, neatsimenu, vieną ar du neužryždavo. Batus niekada.
Dėl ko?
Nežinau.
Pritaringas?
Maksas, nu minėti.
Pritaringas labai buvo.
Pritaringas jisai, žinai ką darydavo?
Nu.
Išvažiuodavom į išvyką į varžybas, eidavo aplink aikštės, berdavo druską.
Jo. O žaidėjus nereikėjo pabert?
Žaidėjus ne, gerai žaidėm. Vieną kartą mane, žinai, kad su šventintų vandeniu. Kaip pylė į veidą, žinok. Jo, aš tada po traumos grįžau. Ir sėdžiu taipoju koją, žinai, o jisai prieš varžybas eidavo į šventiną vandenį, į butuliuką. O aš nežinojau dar, žinai, aš po traumos pirmas varžybas ateina, jisai sako, nu kaip, ready? Skau, yes, coach, I am ready. Ir atidaro bonketą, kaip įvarė man į veidą. Aš tik tai nesupratau, galvoju, kas čia atitiko. Man paskui Hebra sako, kad jisai tave pašventino. Žinau, kaip variau aš traikėlius. Praktiškai nuo vidurio.
Tai matai, gal ir padėjo, ką?
Jo, nežinau, nu, bet matai, dabar jam nesekasi. Nesiseka, jisai dabar prieš paskutinį vietą ar paskutinį.
Jo.
Arba baigė jau druską pilt ir šventint vandeniu, arba žinai.
Arba gal žaidėjai netikintis.
Arba žaidėjai kokie netikintis, jo. Arba, žinai, kad dar Kaukieno neturi komandai.
Tai
Kaukienai labai didelį tvarką darydavo.
Čia gali
Pavyzdžių savo
Jo.
charakterių imdavo. Nu kaip škosinama. Gerai? Tik į priekį. Брашкитесь.
Ну, приїхали.
Як то ми приїхали, якщо ми ще не виїхали?
Ай, виїжджаємо в той час.
Ну.
Taip, raktas.
Raktai svarbiausia, ką nepamiršk, galva.
Taip.
Gerai?
Давай, brolis, sudėvais.
Davai, sudėvai.
Važiuojam.
Uždarinėk. Lokkelį.
You're watching highlights from the first half of play. Let's break down some numbers for you. The The BC Wolves shot 37% from the floor. BM Stal 40%. 3-point shooting, 5 of 16 only for the Wolves, 2 of 8 for BM Stal, but those came late in the second quarter. This is the big number here. The rebounding picture and points in the paint are both where BM Stal has the advantage. In terms of points in the paint, it's 18-10. So they've been out hustling the Wolves on that end. So that is pretty major. And when you look at it, the Wolves dominated scoring all throughout the first half until the last 4 or 5 minutes. That's when we had a string of 8 consecutive points for BM Stal. The next thing we're going to look at is, of course, the box scores. And we're going to see who the leaders are in terms of the various statistics. So once again, our halftime tally is 34-32. BM Stal crawling back from an 8-point hole. Sukauskas leads with 9 points. He and Caver each have 9. Minyotas with 7. Then it drops off after that. Garbage with 12. Kulig with 11. Then it drops off after those two. So you can see what we were talking about. Scoring very heavy on just 2 people. So that's going to be a problem if either of those guys goes cold, especially at the start of the second half. Nothing major to worry about. Both teams getting into foul trouble late in the second quarter. So the BC Wolves still in a very healthy position. Nobody in serious foul trouble. We haven't heard much from Jeffrey Taylor or Rashard Kelly. Can expect that to happen. Very big crowd here at the Arena Ostro in Ostro Wielkopolski in Poland. 6-hour time difference with the Philippines. So sometimes it's when you get lucky that counts, and BM Stal got lucky at the end of the second quarter. You have to remember also that the BC Wolves are only in their 3rd week with a new head coach and a new coaching staff and a new American import. Not your usual season plan, but needed to be done to get them to the next level. BC Wolves are also running solo 3rd in the LKL, or Lithuanian Basketball League, behind the rivals Žalgiris and Rytas. If ever, this will be the first championship trophy of this young franchise. You can feel the tension starting to mount here. Only 20 minutes remaining. We are playing with FIBA rules. You see the crowd trying to dispel its tension every way they can, probably telling all their friends about what a great game it's been. After a slow start, the home team caught fire in the second period. Still a low-scoring game. These teams score in the high 80s. Thank you for staying up with us. Live and exclusive broadcast of the BC Wolves games in the European North Basketball League. And you have Kulig and Silins and Garbacz starting the second half. So you see the overall size matchups. You have Miniotas, Zukauskas, Juszkiewiczus, Kaver, and Taylor starting the second half. Kaver, a pretty quiet 7 points in the first half. He's been content to distribute the ball. But again, BM Stal starting out with full court pressure, just to slow down the Wolves and throw them off the rhythm. Taylor down the middle, kicks it out. Juszkiewiczus from the corner, off the rim and out. Miniota's great recovery. Taylor, with gunshot, they try the same play again. Juszkiewiczus drives inside, gets a layup. We are tied at 34. Juszkiewiczus, very consistent for the team. He commits a foul though. He's matched up against the much bigger Garbacz. Garbacz hit a couple of big three-pointers in the middle of the second quarter to pull them even. They go inside. Kulig had better positioning against Miniotas, and he's eating him alive. Damian Kulig, 35 years old. Big three-pointer from Kulig. Inside, outside. They jump ahead by 3. Wolves with 2 fouls already. Žemaitis quickly sent back on in the game. There's a pick and roll, double team. They move the ball, corner jumper. Yes! Big bucket from Jeffrey Taylor. A shootout to start the third quarter. Nice. They double team, so that leaves somebody open. Taylor waits for the rest of the gang. Traplut had to give up his dribble. Žemaitis. Kaver now off the rim and out. They've been trying that play once too often here. Open drive to the basket. Great last-ditch defense by Miniotas. Taylor going up against Kulig. Kicks it over. Žemaitis for 3 in a hurry. Taylor recovers. Fresh clock. No need to hurry. Chance to take the lead. Kaver inside. Nobody home. Miniotas. Big confidence booster there. Wolves back on top by a pair. Žemaitis matching up better now in the backcourt. Kulig, great positioning. There's that little jump hook. Zukauskas, Miniotas combination working well off the boards. Kaver thought he saw daylight, goes the reverse, too strong, tipped up and in by Taylor. Just out jumping Kulig there. A lot of time now being wasted. Kulig for 3. Not this time. Taylor doing a yeoman's job off the board. Behind the back pass. Sloppy pass. Didn't get to Kaver. Wasted opportunity. 4-point lead. That's why you don't want the big men bringing up the ball. BM Stal seems to be in a bit of a hurry here. I don't see why. There's a switch. Somebody's got to be open. They battled for it, then got slapped into the basket. Could have been Minotas, but looks like it was Adonis Thomas. 2-point game. They are battling hard for the rebounds. Caver. High screen. Jemaitis almost lost it. Shot clock down to 5. Strong move. Alley-oop. Follow up by Taylor. He is fouled by Kulig. And you can see Coach Urban screaming at the BM Stal players. Box out, box out. You know, this pace of the game is wearing Kulig out. He's huffing and puffing already. Still 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Jeffrey Taylor struggled with his free throws last night. Just put enough muscle behind that shot to get it. Misses the second, but they get the ball back. Jeffrey Taylor, a lot of effort and energy in this third quarter. Thought about the three, squared himself off and traveled. Shifted his feet. Beruchka trying to get into the game. Taylor will sit down and catch his breath. He's done his bit. 42-39. Nice reach in by Caver. Bounce it off the foot of Skele. It's those little things that Caver does so well that don't show up on the stat sheet. Crowd has been non-stop. Jemaitis looking downstairs. Gets the screen. Somebody's got to be free. Minotas chases it down. Jemaitis kicks it out. Great ball movement. Beruchka off the rim. BM Stal rushing into their front court. I don't see why they're in a hurry. Looking for Kulig. Kulig against Minotas. Just such great footwork. Almost automatic when he gets the ball. One-point game. Wolves have not really been using the pick and roll that much. Minotas against the smaller Thomas. Bothered by a double team, gets the ball back. Kulig blocks it, but Zukauskas cleans up. Let me check. They're arguing that the first shot was goaltending. Let's take a closer look. That was clean upstairs. I think the only argument here is who gets the 2 points. Is it Minotas or Zukauskas?
A w tym czasie powitajmy kolejne dwie znane osobistości na trybunach. Witamy gorąco i serdecznie Łukasza Majewskiego.
Each team has been careful
Witamy również Macieja Balcara, lidera
to keep away from fouls.
Wielkie brawa dla nich.
Taylor comes back in. Caver gets some rest. So the backcourt is Jemaitis and Beruchka. Rashard Kelly also in the game. So the Wolves have gotten a little smaller. Steal by Zukauskas. He's been doing a lot of the little things. Kelly trying to create against the bigger Kulig. Kulig just trying to play like a soft zone on his own. They double team Taylor. Somebody's got to be free. Zukauskas hurries. Knocks one in. That's big.
Czwarty w tym meczu, Egir Żukauskas.
Egir Zukauskas, the third Wolves player to score over 500 points with the team. Selfish one-on-one play there.
I podwójna zmiana, brawa dla Skafansa.
Egar's Skele, and he quickly gets sent back to the bench. I don't think Coach Urban has any patience for that sort of thing. So it's only been Kulig working for BM Stal. Risky pass taken away from Rashard. 3.5 minutes to go before the end of the third quarter. Very tight contest. Thomas in trouble. Shot clock at 6. Down to 3. You have to put it up. Blocked. Shimaitis holding down the fort. Gets the screen. There's a switch. Shimaitis forces it. Bad decision making by Shimaitis so far in this game. Open tray. The Wolves trying to run it up. Kelly inside. Shimaitis is fouled and makes it. Atoning for his earlier mistake. Christopas Shimaitis, his second half of the season was much better than his first. Lonchar, the 7-foot Bosnian center of BM Stal, is in the game wearing 94. The Wolves inching away hard-earned points. Zukauskas replaced by Mignotas only got about 1.5 to 2 minutes rest on the bench. So some restless substitutions by Coach Kemzura. 3-point play completed by Shimaitis, 48-41. They've almost matched the biggest lead of the game. Perushka has done a good defensive job. So far, everybody he's guarded has been quiet. Taylor. Foul on Kelly, it seems. Only the third foul on the Wolves. You can tell that Kelly's been feeling his way around his new team. And Lithuania is a long way from Australia, where he last played. Two and a half minutes, Shimaitis. Perhaps a little too much dribbling. Kelly inside, nice cut by Mignotas. BM Stal needs a timeout. They are down by 9. Biggest lead of the game.
wracamy na parkiet, 2 minuty 20 pozostało do rozegrania tej trzeciej kwarty. 9
You are
punktów
watching
przeprowadzi
the
prowadzenie. BC Wolves.
championship game
Gramy z
of the
nimi,
European
konkurujemy
North
z nimi
Basketball
na
League. Couple of substitutions for BM Stal. Ceilings back on the floor. Going back to this bigger five that they were using very effectively at the end of the second quarter. Zebski now trying to look downstairs. Mismatch here. Jemaitis guarding a big man, gives up a foul. That puts the Wolves in the penalty. Only 2:03 left. He goes back out to guard Zebski. Beruchka's gotten a lot of minutes here, has done a solid job on defense. Taylor interrupting the play. BM Stal recovers. Hurried three-point shot. Wolves pull it down. This deliberate pace has been beneficial to the BC Wolves. BM Stal has been deadly when they've been able to run. Taylor. Minotas was posting up. There you go. There was a push. Only the 13th foul on BM Stal. Zebski was caught in a mismatch. A lot of situational adjustments here by both teams. They spot the mismatches and try to take advantage of them immediately. Baseline inbound for the Wolves in their traditional turquoise uniforms. Double team on Jemaitis. Somebody's got to be free. Minotas. Turn around. Off the glass. Goes in. Nice move. Minotas is all fired up. He's had some games where he's hardly been able to contribute. Seems to be fitting in better now. First play, layup, but Skele has been trying to do things on his own. Not really in the flow of the offense. The lead is still 9, however. Jemaitis, Kelly, step back, fall away, in and out. A lot of contact in this third quarter.
Jeszcze z ósemką Mindaugas Lukauskis.
Lukauskis back in the game. Been getting limited minutes today. There's a bump, and they count it. They give continuation to Judicic. Foul is on Rashard Kelly. Wolves in the penalty, nursing a 9-point lead. Only 38 seconds left in the third quarter. So if they can ride out the first 4 or 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, they'll be in good shape. Missed free throw though. Wolves playing cautious basketball at this point. Jemaitis takes matters into his own hands. Oh, easy cleanup by Beruchka. 9-point lead restored. Last few seconds. BM Stal knows it. They're in a hurry, in traffic. Judicic with the last second bailout. So the Wolves go into the fourth quarter with a 7-point lead. Stay with us.
And I would like to present a new coach, Kestutis Kemzura, coach with great experience in EuroLeague, national team, and I'm sure this change will be great for our team. We strongly believe that this will help all of you to make a step forward.
Is a big change. The time of the year is also coming close to the end, so kind of time is squeezing. I think you're doing pretty well, the statistic-wise and result-wise. Also, I believe we can do better. What's my philosophy? I mean, I can talk weeks, but we don't have the time about this, and maybe it's not so important. I will try to shortly. First of all, I want to respect all of you, and I respect all of you guys as a person, as respect your talent. Also, I believe in the team basketball. I want to help you to be better, and I want to win.
Okay, come on, let's go. Okay. Huh? Let's go. We are Wolves!
Start of the fourth quarter, Wolves up by 7, but BM Stal has come back before. Took the lead to end the first half. A lot of damage being done by Skele, but not in the flow of the offense. Zhukauskas back in the game, along with Marcos Delia. For a while I thought they'd forgotten about Delia. Zhukauskas one-on-one, too strong. Delia recovers. 2 seconds on the clock, bothered by the defense. Some risky attempts here by the Wolves. Off-balance jump hook for Jurisic, itching to start scoring again. BM Stal is sort of settling into a floating zone. Foul on Ruteki, number 23. First foul on BM Stal. Substitution, Garbage comes back in. He's silent in the third quarter. Helped the team tremendously in the second period. It's like it hasn't sunk into the players that this is the last game of the season. Oh, bad pass by Lukauskis. Or was that Juskevicius? They want to go downstairs now. There's a double team, kick it out. Open three. No. 5-point advantage for the BC Wolves. You can expect Ahmad Kaver to come in the next couple of minutes. Mihalak with the foul. Oh, here's Damien Kulik. It's been a thorn in the side of the BC Wolves. Taylor and Kaver back in as expected. Kaver got to sit down quite a spell in the third quarter. Juskevicius. Kaver found some daylight, kicks it back out. Juskevicius for three. Yes! Back to an 8-point lead. Time slowly winding down. BM Stal wants to take it inside, but they have an open three. Threading the needle. Garbacz continuing to pile it on. Nice cut there. Marcos Delia, very efficient player, always knows what to do. You seldom see him make mistakes in a game. 59-52, tit for tat so far. Kulig denied by Delia, but he's just trying to muscle his way inside. There's a foul. Delia giving up the first team foul of the Wolves in the fourth quarter. I think they recognize that they need more beef, so they sent Minotas in to try to contain Kulig. Kulig a bit out of his range. He leads with 16 points, Garbacz with 15. So between those two, they have more than half of the points of BM Stal. So the mission is clear, contain one of the two. Minotas with the mismatch, there's a double. Caver's wide open, Taylor steps back for a triple, knocks it down. That gives them the biggest lead of the game at 10 with 6.5 minutes to go. If nothing major happens in the next 3 minutes, this game is over. We'll be counting possessions already. Another three-point look. Is that an active shooting foul or is it a foul after the shot? Most referees will not call it a foul after the shot. It could just be interpreted as a late whistle. Sukauskas protesting the call. They're talking it over. Taylor trying to make a point to Coach Kemzura. He calls a 5 on the floor, taking advantage of this lull. 2 fouls for each team. They review the call to see if, 1, there was contact, and 2, was it before, during, or after the shot? Because if it was after the shot, it just restores possession. But if it was during the shot, it's 3 free throws. Once again, Jersey Haven provides the official licensed BC Wolves merchandise in the Philippines. So if you want your BC Wolves shirts, jerseys, and other merchandise, you know who to call. That's funny, the referee only signaled 2 free throws. Garbacz missing 2, and the crowd reacting to that. They need the points now. They're down by the biggest lead of the game. So it is 3 free throws after all. Finally gets one. You can see Coach Andre Jurban sweating bullets. They're down by 9, and time is slowly swinging over to the side of the BC Wolves. Taylor has it poked away. Kicks it out. Shot clock down to 2. Caver has to make something happen. Too strong off the glass. BM Stal trying to run it up. Open look for a 3 from the corner. Minotas tried to tap it to a friend. Taylor quickly giving up a foul. He knew he was out of position. Shakes his head. They're still up by 9. They're in a good place. 5:41 to play. (62-53). One-on-one in the paint. That's traveling. That's traveling. That's traveling. He spun around and lifted both feet, so Jurisic can complain all he wants, but that was traveling. Lifted both feet. On your second step, you should be taking off. Except in the NBA, where they seem to allow a lot more steps nowadays. 62-53. They want to go inside. No look pass. Shot clock at 3. Zukauska's off the iron and out. We just need 3 or 4 more stops and this game is over. Skele. Kulig's open. They had to foul. Miniotas. That foul puts the Wolves in the penalty with 5:01 remaining. Rashard Kelly coming into the game and Arnas Beruchka come in. Beruchka has gotten a lot of the tough assignments. Kulig denied the three-point shot. Kelly recovering, but they call a foul. Calls going the way of BM Stal now. In the first half, they went the way of the Wolves. You saw there Garbage getting his own miss, but he has not had that much luck from the free throw line. Finally made the adjustment. Gets both. The Wolves up by 7. And we're talking they only need 4 more stops. Taylor in the corner, big 3. Beruchka with a surprise three-pointer. He's a new weapon for Coach Kemzura. Lead is back to 10. BM Stal stalled here. Garbage springing back to life. We will have the awarding ceremony immediately after the game. Could have been a foul there. Taylor for 3. He was feeling it. Beruchka asking for a video review because he's claiming he knocked it off one of the BM Stal players. If they can keep possession here, that'll be big. Less than 4 minutes to play. And they grant the video review. In other leagues, the video review is only given in the last 2 minutes of a quarter. See Kulig there weakly trying to contradict Beruchka. The question is always which angle they get to review the call from. That has been the story of the season for the BC Wolves, winning on the road. They won 4 of their first 6 games, needed to win their last game to make it to the playoffs. Fell down by 3 in the first game of the quarterfinals. Got it all back in overtime in the second game. And moved on Played a couple of friendlies. Looks like it will stay with the Wolves. Let's check. Yes, it does stay with the BC Wolves with a new clock. So they just have to start using up some time here. If they score here, they go up by double figures. Less than 4 minutes to go. The crowd trying to will BM Stal on. Kelly, one-on-one against Kulik. Threw up an air ball. That was an ugly shot. Less than 4 minutes to go. Kelly trying to create for himself. Kulik. Nice handoff. Kelly good on the receiving end. Lead is 6. Wolves only need to be careful. That's going to be a foul. One more and BM Stal will be in the penalty. Garbage fouling Jamaitis. Kaver and Juskevicius back on the floor. If the Wolves get 2 more stops and make 2 more baskets, that's it. It's becoming mathematically improbable for BM Stal to come back. Kaver picking it out. Taylor. Stolen. That's what we were talking about. Is there counter steal? No. They want to go to Kulik, but he's out of his comfort zone. There's a foul on Zukauskas. Miniotas already has had his foul troubles. Miniotas coming back in for Kelly. Kaver has not been shooting in the second half. You're saying 2 stops, 2 baskets. That might do it. You got to applaud Damian Kulik. He has been consistent while some of his teammates have been up and down in this tournament. Lead is 4. Timeout by the BC Wolves. A tense 4th quarter. The Wolves hold on to claim their first ever basketball championship. 65-61, 2 minutes 46 seconds remaining. Wolves in the penalty, BM Stal 1 foul away. Hard fighting, scrappy, street smart BM Stal team. BM Stal settling into a half-court defense now. As we said, 2 baskets, 2 stops might be enough to do it. Kaver has been giving up the ball. Zukauskas. A little too much dribbling by the Wolves. Zukauskas one-on-one. Has it stolen. Big possession here for BM Stal. They want to go downstairs. Taylor. Jump hook is good. Jurisic consistent. Been fighting his way inside. 2-point game. Kaver quiet in this second half. Taylor asking for the ball. Kaver goes up strong. Kicks it out. Zukauskas wants this basket. Doesn't get it. Chance to tie. BM Stal with a chance to even the score or take the lead. Execution has been a problem for the Wolves in this quarter. Cooley can hit it from there, gives it up. He's matched up against Caver. Caver was looking the other way. Cooley gets fouled. He has been making free throws like a cash register. He has a chance to tie the game. Ice cold. Damian Cooley. Almost missed the first one. Again, BM Stal coming to life at the right time. They did it in the second quarter, and they're doing it again in the fourth. We are deadlocked at 65. Very, very precarious possession here for the BC Wolves. There's a foul. That puts BM Stal in the penalty. A minute 16 to go. Resets the clock for the Wolves. Caver looks shaken up. Was it a foul or just tapped out of bounds? No foul. 13 seconds on the clock. There was a push there. It wasn't called. Juszkiewicz's shot clock down to 5. Lukauskas off the back rim. Cooley yanks it down. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Wolves. Remember, we said 2 stops, 2 baskets. Now they just need 1 stop and a basket here. What a game it's been. Juszkiewicz off the rim. Taylor goes up strong. He is hammered. Jurisic screaming in frustration. Taylor filling in the void left behind by Eric Buckner. The Wolves playing without their top rebounder. Important free throws for Jeffrey Taylor. Rashard Kelly sent back in for more rebounding. Cooley still trying to argue the foul. Trying to delay the free throws and perhaps ice Taylor. Oh! Jeffrey Taylor missing an important free throw. Beruchka back on the floor, replacing Juszkiewicz. Taylor missing both. And somebody entered the paint too soon. And now Jurisic is really complaining. Somebody entered the paint too soon. You can only enter the paint once the free throw hits the rim. Big relief for the Wolves. 1-point lead. You were saying 1 stop. They need 2. Skele against Rashard. Who's going to take the shot? They want to go to Cooley. There's a mismatch there. Big 3-pointer by Skele. He's been dying to be a hero in this game. Now we need a timeout from the BC Wolves. They are down by a bucket.
Rashad, you here? Jeff was observing this one. Let's go!
Ahmad Kaver's heroics from last night's game, but as they say, that's history. 40 seconds remaining, down by 2. Some heart-stopping moments for the BC Wolves. They led by as much as 10. Both teams in the penalty. So the Wolves can attack the basket. It may be a question of who refuses to wilt under the pressure. 14-second half-court shot clock. Taylor going up hard, going up strong. He is fouled. He knew it would come. But remember, Taylor missed 2 free throws last time down the floor. Here's a closer look. You cannot say you're in proper defensive position because you left your feet. Kulig being saved for offense. Was on the bench for that last defensive sequence for BM Stal. Taylor needs to make both, just to give them a chance. Then they need a stop and a bucket. Oh no. That's 3 of 4 free throws that Taylor has missed in the last minute. Misses the second as well. Kulig easily gets the rebound. BM Stal needs to score here to put this game away. Shot clock at 9. Skelly was feeling it. The Wolves come up with it. Taylor for 3. It's off. One second to go. They may reset the shot clock, the clock to 2 or 3 seconds. It boiled down to crucial free throws in the last minute and a half. We have a timeout. Jurisic was on the floor. Looks like Kelly might have inadvertently elbowed him in the head. The home team with all the advantages now, 2 points up, 1 second left on the clock. Catch and shoot situation. But if BM Stal is inbounding, they would have to be fouled and make free throws. So they're clarifying the inbound details now. One of them suggesting that the receiver just throws the ball up in the air, which has been done before. Curious that Kaver was not in that last sequence. So the refs will decide where the inbound will take place. It's a different story if it's a backcourt inbound or a half-court or front-court inbound. Front court inbound.
Stawiała Stalówka, a my pomagamy.
So they reset the clock to 2 seconds because the ball was bouncing out of bounds. They just need somebody to receive it. They tried a quick three-pointer. There's a foul. Perushka with the foul. So it will be free throws for Garbage. What a heartbreaking game this could end up to be. Will BM Stal end the Cinderella run of the BC Wolves? Looks like we have a timeout.
Sędziowie podobnie sprawdzają czas, a czas to pieniądz. A ja w międzyczasie zapraszam wszystkich kibiców, którzy dziś będą mieli mało emocji, na najbliższą sobotę, 19:30.
There's a video review of that last foul.
Spotkanie na parkietach Energa Basket Ligi, sobota 19:30. Ale na razie jesteśmy dziś, 12 dnia.
Can the BC Wolves pull off one more miracle? It depends on how many free throws will be made. The Wolves have only lost 2 games this season, or 3, if you count the first half of the home and away of the quarterfinals.
Dwa przecinek 4 na zegarze. 2 rzuty wolne. Jakub Garbacz. Pomagamy!
Garbacz can end this game.
Jakub Garbacz.
He needs to make the second to make it a 2-possession game. Makes both 4-point lead. The Wolves need another timeout. Can you score 4 points in 2 seconds? It's possible, but improbable. Let's find out what happens.
I tak trzymać do samego końca. Krewna biała BC Wolves. I bronimy głośno defense.
Stal ends the Cinderella run of the BC Wolves maiden season, 70-66, to win the European North Basketball League Championship for 2022-2023. BC Wolves faced so much adversity, series of injuries, played without Eric Buckner in this game, led by as many as 10, but missed 3 crucial free throws in the last minute and a half. for Jeffrey Taylor. The Wolves only coming together when the team acquired an existing franchise in Alytus, Lithuania in June. Juan Gomez de Leaño comes over in October. They acquire Jeffrey Taylor in January. And a couple of more pieces came in along the way, the latest being Rashard Kelly. You can see the disappointment on the face of Coach Kestutis Kemzura. They beat BM Stal on January 31. We're standing at 4 wins and 2 losses, needing to win their last game against the undefeated Kings Stettin, and did it. Played their first 6 games on the road in Estonia, Latvia, Poland, and Israel before finally getting their last game at home. In the quarterfinals, fell by 3 in the first game of the home and away against Budivelnyk Kiev, a Ukrainian team playing out of Italy. Won the second game and the series in overtime thanks to 7 points from Ahmad Kaver. That put them in the semifinals, which were played last night, or Tuesday night, in the Philippines. And they repeated over Kings Stettin in a tight game. Went into the finals against BM Stal, which defeated Polski Kukier Start Lublin last night. And going into this game,
Koszykarskie emocje zapewnia Dombud. Twój partner.
So we will proceed shortly with the formal awarding ceremony. But the loss of Eric Buckner was crucial. He was the leading rebounder and shot blocker and worked very well with Kaver. I believe that the 3rd place trophy was already given to Start Lublin earlier. That is the championship trophy, which BM Stal gets to keep. the BC Wolves still have more LKL games to look forward to. But a lot of solid building blocks. This is actually just the first loss of Coach Kimzura with the team. His first loss in 4 games, to be precise. Some more minor details for the awarding ceremony.
Dekorujemy i wręczamy suweniry sędziom tych zawodów. Szóstka panów, Oskar Lucis z Łotwy, Mikel Maniste ze
They're introducing the top officials of the ENBL.
i trójka Polaków, Marcin Kowalski, Michał Krakowiecki.
BM Stal, of course, very happy. The ENBL itself is a very young league, only in its second season. They set up the podium. Great job by the officials also. Of course, some fans don't appreciate the referees. They have the toughest job in the game. They know they've done a great job when only half of the people are unsatisfied. It is not easy mounting this kind of a tournament. 15 teams from 9 different countries. And fitting into the schedules of all the other leagues. And getting sponsors and booking venues, the travel and security of each team. Very, very challenging stuff. It has been a great experience for the BC Wolves to be part of this team and to bring you the games live to the Philippines. The BC Wolves have actually gained a very strong fan base in the country. Juan Gomez de Liano providing a lot of interest as an ambassador for Philippine basketball in Europe, blazing a trail hopefully for others to follow. So now the officials and organizers getting their due. And we're just waiting for the final awards to be given out. Look forward to next season.
Przed nami teraz wybór do piątki turnieju. Ja przypominam, że już są tam Troy Barnes i Bryce Brown. I do piątki turnieju z zespołu BC Wolves wybrany numer 6. Egirdas Żukauskas. And number 7, Ahmed Kaver.
So they're commending now and giving awards for the outstanding performers of the finals. Egirdas Żukauskas. There you can see him flanked by the Lav twins, the ambassadors of the BC Wolves. Mad Caver, disappointing outcome for him. Was not involved in that crucial play in the last minute. Very well run tournament.
I piątym zawodnikiem wybranym do piątki turnieju jest
They are very, very thorough with their stats. So Igar Skele hitting a lot of crucial shots in the fourth quarter. He was consistently looking for his own shot as well, aside from bringing up the ball. Couple of more names to be announced. Final Four MVP about to be announced. Damian Kulig, well deserved. Really solid, unstoppable performance. Other teams could not figure him out.
MVP Final Four. Varenie Ostrów, Damian Kulik, BM Stal.
Nice looking trophy. The best player of BM Stal Ostrov Wielkopolski. Getting all his swag. And you know, the BC Wolves can use this as a motivation for next season. And this is to fire themselves up for the LKL.
I przed nami nagroda dla zespołu, który zajął drugie miejsce. Prosimy na podium zespół BC Wolves, drugie miejsce, Final Four rozgrywanym w Warenie Ostrów.
BC Wolves getting their runner-up medals. You see Juan Gomez de Leaño first among the players. It's nice that they give everybody on the team, not just the players, medals. Traditionally, in big events like the Olympics, they did not give medals to coaches. So that is officially the first hardware that the BC Wolves have collected. They have done a great job considering this team is only months old. But you could see that the loss of Eric Buckner really hurt them. They got by yesterday because both teams did not play so well, but today was a different story. With Buckner there, perhaps Kulig would not have been so dominating. And next we will be crowning the champions. BM Stal, fittingly on their home floor.
W tym momencie trener drużyny Kestutis Kemazura i jego zespół BC Wolves. Brawa raz jeszcze dla nich.
And the crowd acknowledges the hard work and the outstanding play of the BC Wolves. We'll be traveling back to Lithuania with their medals and runner-up trophy. And I guarantee they will be building quite a collection. And the traditional oversized checks for winning pro teams. €5,000 for second place. And a nice silver cup. That's a classic trophy design. Received by team captain Mindaugas Lukauskis. just 4 points short. A couple of made baskets, a couple of stops, more made free throws, would have been a different story. And now, the champions of the European North Basketball League 2022-2023 season.
Przypominam to czwarte miejsce, King Szczecin. Trzecie, Polski Cukier Sandlubni. Drugie, BC Wolves. I pierwsze miejsce. Zaczynamy. Zapraszamy na to podium. Pierwsze miejsce, zwycięzca Ligi ENBL. BM Stal, Ostrów Wielkopolski.
BM Stal, Ostrów Wielkopolski, the champions. Three of the final four teams coming out of Group B in the ENBL. Three of them from Poland. That gives you an idea of the quality of basketball being played in this country. So they call out all the players on the roster. Very nice family moment here for the players and coaches. Coach Andrzej Urban used to be a 6'4" shooting guard, now a champion coach. Remarkable performance by this team, and half of this team is still in their teens. You have 5 players, 19 and below, and a couple of players in their early 20s. So this team is being built for the long haul. A couple of these players, like Final Four MVP Damian Kulik, are already in their mid-30s, so you can see that a transition is going to be happening in the next couple of years. And they each get their medals. Well deserved. The BC Wolves, well, they go back home and go back into action in the LKL, chasing Žalgiris and Rytas, who are also loaded with national players of the Lithuanian men's team. And make no mistake, we will be seeing more of the BC Wolves in the seasons to come. They are a very strong team, and I'm sure with some adjustments and familiarity with the new coach's system, they will be even stronger. And that about wraps it up for our coverage of the European North Basketball League games of the BC Wolves. Once again, on behalf of the management, the coaches, the players, and the media team of the BC Wolves, I'm Bill Velasco. Thank you for joining us. Take care. God bless. We will see you soon. Mabuhay.
I Damian Kulik odbiera puchara za momencik. Jeszcze piękniejszy puchar przechodni. Wręczy go Armand Jakobson. Panie i panowie, ten piękny puchar również trafia do rąk kapitana Damiana Kulika. I za moment jeszcze oczywiście fotograf